All right, guys, you know what it means when you hear that sound. All right, it's the buzz right here on Click Niger Internet Radio. It's another week, another Saturday, and that means one thing on Click Niger. And I'm happy to be here. All right, the buzz is here. This is the show where we bring you a recap of the world's the weeks, anyway, things around the world that happened in last week. All right, the week's entertainment and pop trends from the tabloids and social media. Good day, y'all, and welcome to the show. I am your favorite host, Makcit Purple Diva, and it is always a pleasure to be here. This week has news from very diverse quarters, but let's flash back a bit to last week and how Valentine went down. A lot happened. One bit that made headlines is a case of faking it for the gram, aka cloud chasing, as some people want to call it. Now, before Valentine's, we saw videos of people giving themselves gifts and all. That actually happens, people. It does. This time, a celebrity did it at the detriment of a humble security worker, almost costing him his life. All right, so the story was, as recounted by the security worker in question, has it that Pretty Mike, yes, the one and only Pretty Mike, came toward the estate gate in his car, and his driver beckoned to the security guy to come over. Yes, so he gave him directions on what to do. So he was to collect the parcel the driver gave him and present it while Pretty Mike's car was driving back in, saying it was dropped in his custody by an unknown female. Now the security guy did as he was asked, didn't receive anything for it, not knowing it was recorded and posted online. Now the problem arose when Pretty Mike insinuated they were bad at their job, for collecting a parcel from an unknown person. Now remember, it was all a hoax. The gift was a gimmick. The staff was let go, but his boss decided to hear his side and he was reinstated when the truth came out. So as it stands now, Pretty Mike of Lagos is being sued by the security outfit for using one of its staff for his cloud chasing video. And he has been asked to bring down that video and apologize to him in writing. Yes, apologize to the security guard in question. So far we don't see the video on his IG anymore, but we haven't seen a written apology just yet. We'll have to wait and see. All right. So next one is another story that has been in the news for a while. Kim Ye. Kim Kardashian files for divorce from Kanye West. To think there'll be no Kim Ye any longer. I really can't take this, guys. So this time it's official, all right? If sources are to believe, though, they both agreed to the divorce, settling on joint custody for their 4 children, and are both committing to co-parenting. Now, my heart is broken in a million pieces. I cannot state this enough. This one is hard. Like, after everything Kim went through, after everything Kanye went through, I mean, this is one celebrity couple that made some of us believe in love again. Yes, I mean, it was like destiny for both of them. Where do we go from here, guys? I really don't want to think about it too much, okay? So I'm moving on. Now, still on high profile breakups, our next story hits closer to home. The woman Tonto DK accused her husband of sleeping with years ago is now married to him. What? You heard me right. Yes. Tonto DK's ex, Churchill, is now married to another actress, Rosie Mura. Wait for it. She is the same woman Tonto accused him of sleeping with and even abandoning her and her son for. Now, in an IG post this week, Churchill referred to her as Mrs. Churchill, that is Rose now, and used the hashtag 2 years and stronger. The plot thickens, people. Okay, so moving on, right now, as it stands, she of course now released a video trying to say she and Churchill were nothing but friends during his marriage to Tonto DK. So whatever happened have happened long after they had broken up. She said she was never attracted to him at the time because he was like a brother to her. Like, there's actually a video of her saying that. But after the divorce, he was broken and a shell of himself, and it was at that time they began to get closer. Now, an IG user commented, "Happy birthday to your sister that has become your wife." And a lot of others commented saying Tonto wasn't crazy after all, or things like that they now believe Tonto DK after everything that she said at the time. I mean, she did sound like a crazy person yapping about the same thing, and it just didn't seem like there was any proof. So who do we believe, guys? Are we believing Rosie Mura, who is saying she did not have anything to do with Churchill? Or are we going to believe Tonto DK, who was married to Churchill and strongly believes that he had a relationship with his PA at the time? Something is definitely fishy, but either way, anyone could be true. All right, time will tell. as it already is. Now to something light and less darkening. Okay, I had to do that one. The Senate moved to regulate bleaching creams. Okay. Now, on Tuesday this week, the Senate moved to regulate the production, importation, and marketing of bleaching creams. This didn't go down too well. People had comments about it. Not because people loved the idea of bleaching cream so much, but there was unanimous outrage and disappointment by citizens that bleaching creams were not that important to warrant a legislative debate. So let me know what you think, okay? Is this necessary? Do you think, yeah, bleaching creams are worth a legislative debate over, a legislative ruling over? Let me know in the comment section. All right. So this week in the United States, yes, we're crossing borders. Certain cities lost power, with Texas being the worst hit. Now, a winter storm caused the power loss and water loss as well this week, with grave consequences. It really wasn't funny, but about 2 days later, it was restored in most locations. And guess what some Nigerians did in Texas? You will not believe it. They jubilated with chants of "Up Nepa!" Well, we must always show ourselves, but I think that's the unique thing about us. You can identify us in a bunch, but I can really see it. Imagine yourself being in a place that doesn't ever experience power cuts. The panic that sets in when it happens is definitely worth the jubilation when it is restored. All right, moving on. This week we got tutored on the differences in generations. When Generation Z, I will explain that in a bit, dragged FK and Mo, aka NSAS generals, causing the phrase FK and Mo to trend on Twitter. Now, here's the genesis, all right? Mochivius tweeted, sure, Gen Z know how to use the apps, but millennials own the apps. And this person replies, cute, coming from someone that wrote a whole newsletter because she finally figured out how to use TikTok. Burn. Please go and keep practicing. Now, that one, I mean, hands down, like they got Mochivius on that one. And yes, from that point on, the bass boost was just too much. All right, with the millennials deciding now at this point not to drag with Gen Z. And in case you don't know which millennial, which generation you belong to, our very, very precious favorite Twitter doctor explained it to us in this simplified manner. So, baby boomers are those who were born between 1946 to 1964. Are one gone at the good old days. Gen X refers to those born between 1965 to 1980. Are one Joba Milod Richard Kadi. Millennials are Gen Y, 1981 to 1996. All right. Pardon my Yoruba, I cannot read that one. All right, and then Gen Z, which is the generation in question now, 1997 to 2015. Send me urgent 2K. That is their own line. All right. So at least with this, you know which generation you belong to. All right. If you want to follow the conversation on the backpost, you can just type FK and Mo. That's MOE on Twitter, and you'll see the ensuing tweets following that. All right, now, so well, Nigerian millennials are doing something right. I mean, a few made it to Time Magazine's hashtag Time 100 next. FK at FK Abudu, Faye Kemi Abudu, with 12 her colleagues, and Davido made the list. All right, you can go to time.com/next to see others who made the list. All right, so yeah, millennials are doing good. I'm a proud millennial. Okay, so yay to us. All right, I mean, we're the chosen generation as far as I'm concerned. All right, so still on Twitter, Simi has threatened to delete her mother's Twitter account when mommy replied to someone's tweet on not taking anything when she lodged in Echo Hotel and Suites besides cream and lotion. All right, here's the tweet. So the person tweeted, half of the towels in my house are from hotels I've slept in. I won't pay 50K a night and you expect me not to carry a towel. If it's more than 50K, I carry the water heater. Now, JD Shola, that's Simi's mom, replied saying, I don't miss so. Now only cream and lotion for bathroom where I carry for Echo Hotel. I for carry the fine towels and bed sheets joined with the kettle for boiling water. Make my daughter no see this thread. Oh. So Simi, of course, replied, I'm going to delete your account. Isn't that just cute? I mean, how many of us can gladly say our parents are on Twitter or on social media and we did not block them? Hmm? How many of us? I will not, I plead the fifth on this one, all right? I'm not going to say anything, okay? Now, one thing I just can't get over right now, like right now in my head, is E-Money rewarding his friends with luxurious car gifts for his own birthday. I mean, I can't wrap my head around it. I still cannot wrap my head around it. Okay. So I am just going to leave you all right now as I ponder on this. I just hope your time with me has been worthwhile. Okay. Because I had fun. Okay. So shout out to those getting married today, those celebrating birthdays today. I mean, it's Saturday. Go out and do something. All right. Like a friend of mine, Anoya Elayo, well, secondary school classmate. Happy birthday to you, girl. And God bless all the milestones that you all are celebrating today. Until next week, Saturday, when the bus returns, stay cool and don't freeze. Ha, I really mean it this time. I mean, the weather seems to have taken a turn for the coolest. I am Makcit Rindap. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Toodles.